can the sun, the embodiment of the dark side, reincarnate? No, I don't think that's possible. In the Ahsoka finale, we see Balin's skull standing on the statues of Mortis as he glances at what looks to be a Mortis monastery. Several fans have theorized that the sun is waiting for Balin to free him on Peridea. But how could that be possible? Reincarnation for dark side users is non-existent. There is no true or real polar opposite ability of the Force Ghost, which we only see light-sided individuals acquire and use. Even someone like Anakin Skywalker, who was Darth Vader, he died selflessly, sacrificing himself for another, thus returning back to the light side. And Anakin Skywalker can't even be used as an example because he's the chosen one. I mean, Star Wars is gonna write whatever they want to write to make him more relevant and use abilities like the Force Ghost. But here's the thing, it's not that we don't see dark-sided users survive death. In fact, we do, all the time. But their versions of living beyond death are very limited and often involve using something to achieve temporary form before fading away completely. Countless Sith Lords in Legends haunt planets like Yavin, Korriban, and Dromund Kaas, even going to the lengths of possessing others. However, even when they found the ability to do this, they lack true power or even free will at times. They are often destroyed because they are unable to tap into their full power since they're no longer living, or they are using an artifact like a mask or an object such as a holocron to cling to. When those objects are destroyed, the spirits that are leeching off of them are also destroyed permanently, including those dark side Sith spirits, and they are destroyed forever. No, I don't think it's possible that the sun is going to reincarnate and be on Peridea, just like the daughter did. Understand, the daughter was the embodiment of the light side, which is why she was almost likely given a form of reincarnation into the Condor that we see in the finale, Morai. But the sun was not only the embodiment of the dark side, he fell deeper into the dark side because of Anakin Skywalker's presence on Mortis. He gave in to his lust for power and then was motivated to kill his father, clearly falling deeper into the dark side. This resulted in his entire family being killed, including himself. Live by the sword, die by the sword. In this case, the sword is the dark side. So yeah, I don't see the sun being redeemed in any form to allow him or give him the ability of a light-sided ability like the Force Ghost. That basically voids him of having any form of eternal life. But here's the thing, I do believe that it can be possible for the sun to acquire some form of spiritualization like we've seen other Sith Lords and dark entities use in past comics, books, and other forms of the EU. It can be possible for Balin to find a holocron that has the essence of the sun inside of it, or even use it as a conduit to channel the sun himself. And we've seen several versions of this in the old Legends continuity and the new canon. I mean, maybe he could even cling to the dagger of Mortis, which I think is actually going to become more relevant as time goes on. But I also do believe fans misunderstand what the father, the son, and the daughter actually are. Fans often refer to them as gods, but do gods actually die? Their seemingly endless power seems to have a ceiling since we see them all meet their end in some form of combat or fatal wound. The first episode they appear in is titled Overlords, and that is exactly what I believe them to be. Overlords. Individuals of great power and authority that rule over Mortis. And of course, their ability in the Force is incredible, much higher than a Force sensitive, but in my opinion, much lower than a god. Which is why I don't believe the son is going to be able to reincarnate like the daughter. Nor do I believe the Mortis gods are actually gods. I actually think their race is something similar to what we see or refer to as Celestials in the Legends continuity. And I am still very much in the belief that Abeloth is the one waiting on Peridea. Or maybe even something worse. But the thing I'm most interested in is what you have to say in the comment section. So please, let me know your opinion. I would love to know more on what you think on what potentially is going to happen with Balin's skull and his story of Mortis. Please make sure you follow and subscribe for more Star Wars content, baby. And I'll see you around. Deuces!